Welcome back to the 4th episode of the Purple Panthers Sports Network, your home of Brighton University Sport. I'm Kai Moser.
And I'm Will Simpson. We're back again for a bumper episode of Varsity Roundup, as the Panthers continued their bid for our first varsity title in 9 years. With the overall scores at 8-7 to Sussex, it remains in the balance before the final events on Sunday. First on our agenda, the volleyball events took place Friday evening. Sadly, Sussex took the win this time, but Kai was courtside to interview Zach McConaughey after the game.
Talk to me about the game.
Yeah, man, I mean, it was a really hype game. You know, we knew that we were against an opponent that's really tough, and we had difficulty facing them in the past. But you know what? We went out there, and we were going to say to ourselves, okay, let's do our best. Like, no matter what the result is, we're going to give it our all. Everyone's focusing on their own game, and we did exactly that. There were some crazy rallies, some great points, some huge hits, some huge blocks. So overall, I can't really complain. It was a really fun game.
And obviously sticking around, I believe, for the women's game afterwards. Any words of encouragement for them as they go into their tie?
Just give it their all, you know, go out, do your best, win this freaking game.
Zach might have been right in saying the women were going to give their all, but unfortunately they couldn't get the win, making it back-to-back 3-set losses at the Sussex Sports Centre. This matches the exact same result between the sides when they met in January and February for their league campaigns. On Sunday, the mixed tennis saw a tighter affair as the Panthers played out a 5-5 tie over 10 games. Here's a roundup of the action. Talk to me about the doubles game first. How did you find it?
Actually, it was really tough. Yeah, luckily we could manage it. We could take the win for the draw. Yeah, we're happy. I'm happy for that. Yeah, that's it.
As you mentioned, I think a few members of family or friends are on the side for you as well. Was that nice for them to be there?
Yeah, I mean that was a huge support. That was literally huge support, especially that we are during the month of Ramadan. Since we are fasting as well, so yeah, that was a huge support.
A nice interview from Kai and Anis Ali Musa there. Netball was up next, which was live streamed by PPSN on Sport Brighton's YouTube on Monday evening. After chatting with Darcy Gray and Ellie Bittner last week, the two took to the court at the Brighton and Sport Health Complex and played out an extremely close game as they predicted. However, they suffered an agonising 34-33 defeat. Have a look at the range of emotions at the full-time whistle.
Is it? You've heard it, the final whistle here as we see a massive crowd celebration going on. People on the court, people falling over coming into the court. Sussex Stingrays have won this netball tie.
This is just why we love varsities, for scenes like this. Such a tight game, jubilation for one side, there are tears on some of the Brighton Panthers players.
Devastating final moments for all the Panthers involved in that game. Badminton then followed shortly after the netball. Hopefully they secured a win for Brighton.
Here's Lily Perrell's and Kelly Stock's coverage from the defeat.
We're here today at the varsity badminton match between Brighton and Sussex, where Brighton are looking to get revenge on Sussex after they lost 9-8 last year.
The game I lost, a mixture of nerves and then just gassing out, is what lost me that game. But all credit to my opponent, because actually he was just on it, which was then shown in his game against our #1 player. But I think I definitely played better in the first, even though I won the second. I think I had a little bit of a mare, really, just trying to get back into the swing of it after being sat out. But unfortunately, my opponent then hurt his knee. So it feels like a bit of a guilty win, but I was up anyway. So you take it, right? So a win's a win.
What would you say, what did you do really well today, and what could you improve on for next time?
Managing my nerves a bit better. It's always hard playing the first game against one of your good mates that you've played with since 2017, so that counts as something. So just getting a bit more match experience in that regard, working on my fitness, and then just rolling with the punches, really. Oh, I'm tired.
A tiring evening for Yayan Rice and the badminton team, and it didn't stop there. Wednesday night saw both the basketball men's and women's varsity ties taking place, also covered live on PPSN.
The men's team were up first and managed to hold out for a 70-63 win, despite being behind 28-33 in the second quarter. I caught up with Giovanni O'Rigby and Julian Biscuit after the win.
It was a great game. You know, everyone came out to compete. My team, their team, and we just wanted it more.
And Julian, nice to kind of hush the Sussex crowd. I saw a few looks over there after a few points as well. How was that?
I've been here 3 years. I've won it three years in a row with the help of this guy. So Sussex gave it to us hard. I give it to him. So yeah, I think we deserve that one.
And how important was this man beside you, and of course the team as well, for this win?
It's very important. You know, going into next year, I'm a miss him. This is his last year. I'm gonna miss him. But he was very important. Came and got big buckets, scored. Yeah, I'm gonna miss him.
And Julian, just finally, just sum up the 3 years I believe of basketball's been for you. How's it been being on this team and amongst these players as well?
It's been a roller coaster. We've had 3 different coaches, but Dan's really showed us the love this year, and that's what we needed.
Well, congratulations on the win, guys, and thanks very much. Cheers. The women's team were in action straight after the men's with a nail-biting 57-55 win. Sade Erija's huge moment at the three-throw line sealed the victory with just 3 seconds left to go. Sade and Lara Morrison spoke with me after their final game for the Panthers. Starting off with that ending free-throw line, apologies, how was that?
I don't know, it's crazy because it's the last game. I feel like my whole life, it's weird to say, but I've been training for this moment, if that makes sense. Like, if anyone knows me, I've been playing basketball since I was a kid. I've shot a lot of free throws, so it paid off in the end, so I was glad about that. Yeah.
Excellent stuff, nerves of steel at the end, obviously. And Lara, of course, your last game, I believe, as well. Just sum up what it's been like playing for the Panthers basketball team.
It's been a roller coaster, but it's such a great family, and it's such a great team to be a part of, and we fight till the end, and I wouldn't want anything other way.
Yeah. Really nice to go out with a win, of course, as well. Yeah, happy with the team's performance overall. Obviously, you won the game, but
yeah, we've come a long, long way. If anyone knows us, us who were here from first year, second year, we've been grinding. Like, we've been training for this moment. Like, it paid off in the end, and we're just ecstatic about it. Like, lost for words, but you can see the emotions on court. Like, it's a big win for us. Like, yeah, it's varsity, but like, is that for us, some of us, it's maybe the end of our basketball career, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the last game, so we wanted to give it our all on the floor. We had players get subbed out, get fouled out, Lara got fouled, and we were like, we got 1 minute left, let's do it for our team, let's do it for everyone.
Here were the other scores from our varsity action. In archery, despite drawing on points totals, Brighton lost out on golds. And in pole fit, Sussex again narrowly came out on top. For rugby union, our men's team came out victors 24-12, whilst our women's team suffered a slim defeat.
After this week's results, Brighton are trailing in varsity by 8-7. But with rock climbing and swimming on Sunday, it's still in the balance.
Be sure to join us next week as we cover the conclusion of varsity.
Thanks for watching and take care.